America has always prided itself on its cultural diversity. Los Angeles and New York City might be the first examples to pop into your head when it comes to diversity. But how about a high school in a small suburban town named Oviedo? Based on statistics, 20% of the student body, or 1 out of 5 students, is of an ethnic group other than Caucasian and African American.
Hello, my name is Sebastian. I am from Colombia.
Hi, my name is Sergio and I'm from Puerto Rico.
Hi, my name is Leia and I'm from Croatia.
Dominican Republic.
Russia.
Pakistan.
Mexico.
I'm from Brazil.
India.
China.
Israel.
These students bring great diversity to our culture here at Oviedo High School. But life is often hard on these young immigrants as they try to adjust to a new environment, language, culture, and face problems such as stereotypes and racism.
I'm from Puerto Rico, and well, I moved here almost 2 years ago. It was a drastic change because basically the culture and the language was different.
My name is Kathy. I'm from China. I came here almost 2 years ago.
At first, when people were talking to me, I was so clueless. All I could do was say yes and nod.
I can't really understand what the teacher is saying. I cannot read the textbooks, and they need to explain to me everything the class is going on. I feel it's in another world, and I feel like once I get on the plane, I am not in that world anymore. And when I came here, I don't feel I'm still fitting here. Because first, I don't really communicate with others. It's my language. And it's hard to find a true friend here. Everyone thinks, oh, Asian is smart. Because I don't think Asian is smart. Because I only think they have good grade or something. It's just they tried hard.
Even though it's a common stereotype, it's more of like, it's sort of bred into who we are, and I was always taught to help others, and the best way that I can think of helping others is to become a doctor. And I'm thoroughly keen into what medicine is. I want to help kids with cancer and become a pediatric oncologist. So it's not that I'm following the stereotype, it's just who I am and who I've been bred into.
The stereotype about Puerto Ricans is basically that we're dumb, stupid people, that we're reduced to menial labor. To deal with the stereotype, basically what I do is the opposite. I go and I study as hard as I can, I work as hard as I can, because I want to be a better person. I don't want to be that stupid stereotype that they made about only a few people and they generalized it to our whole population. I hope that, I will achieve my dreams, success, and, give Puerto Ricans the name that they deserve. I really do miss everything that I did together with my family. I think that's the hardest part of moving. My grandparents used to come every Sunday bringing fresh bread and hugs and kisses for us, and I really miss them. I also miss my friends. They were my childhood friends. I've lived with them and shared my life with them since I was a baby. So it was really hard moving away from them. One night I woke up to find that my best friend from Puerto Rico had been calling me. So, I rushed as fast as I could. When I called, I find out that her dad just died. And her dad was like family to me too, because she was like my sister. And, just hearing her cry into the phone, and I couldn't be there. Spiritually, I might have been there. Thanks to technology, I could talk to her through the phone, maybe through the computer, but it's not the same. It's that proximity that, you know, makes it so personal and so close to your heart.
In China, I have many friends, and they go to high school and they experience their life in their own way. But I'm having another life, which is different from them. But I think there's good things and bad things, like either for China or America. But once you are in that environment, you have to try your best to fit in there.
My parents are from Kenya and I'm from Florida. So I'm Muslim and both my parents grew up as being Muslim. When you live in America post 9/11 and things are targeted towards you, even though you know personally that you had nothing to do with it. There was this group of kids that was passing us and they said, try not to bomb the school. I was shocked because that was actually the first time anyone has said anything like that directly to me. So it hurt a lot, but I was kind of just like, just leave it alone, and then I walked away.
So I was walking through this museum. As we walked through, these girls just started scoffing at us, you know, like, are you dressed like that because you're Puerto Ricans? And we're like, what do you mean? We're dressed normally. This is how people dress. And they're like, you know, they just kept insulting us, and it was really, really hard because you have to take it all in, and you want to like say something back, but you know that'll only make you worse than them, you know.
Once I came here for breakfast and I grabbed my breakfast, see like here's a bunch of people here. They're talking and eating, and I sit here. And there's a guy came to me and asked me, do you want to sit with us? I said, oh, no, thanks. And then he started to laugh. So he started laughing so hard, and then he came back and told them, they started laughing, and it was so awkward. I don't know what's going on, because everyone in the cafeteria like look toward here. I really don't know what's going on, and this happened twice, and I stopped to sit behind them. I just like I understand, because you know, they don't really like you, because no one can. You can make everyone like you in the world.
It's just people look at you differently. Like my mom told me she would go to the store and people out on the street would say things to her. They would call her out just for no reason. I'm happy that I wasn't old enough to understand that, because I think it would have hurt me very badly. And luckily, I was taught to not really dwell on it that much.
Our life is so short, and I don't think I have enough space in my head to memorize those bad stuffs. So I try to forget, and I do forget those.
We can clearly see that there's a darker side of the story. These minority students from all over the world go through many obstacles trying to fit in. However, they found many new opportunities here in America.
The good thing about over here is how serious people are about their work, about achieving their dreams, and all the opportunities that a lot of people take for granted.
My mom told me that the only education you could get over there was you trained to become a secretary. That was like the only college available.
In China, our school daily life is I get up at 6 and the school ends at 6 in the afternoon, and I start doing my homework until 11 or 12. School in China was pretty boring and really stressful. We have 8 periods for one day, and you can't change classes.
I can make choices here. And that's what I'm proud to say. I can make choices, And if I fail, I fail. If I succeed, then okay, just keep going with it. But like if I was in India, I would have to be forced into doing what I wanted, and force is something that I cannot generally accept. I was born in India, and when I was about 7 months, I came to New Jersey. Our Indian culture is still predominant in our family, even though we're not physically in India. I practice Hinduism, and I go to the temple every Sunday. You know, Hinduism is basically about doing good deeds to other people, you know, kindness and welcoming everyone with, you know, an open heart and accepting optimism as well.
I'm Muslim, and that's the religion Islam, and we believe that there is one God and that the Prophet Muhammad is the last prophet. We go to a masjid and we pray 5 times a day. Instead of going like on Sundays or something, we go on Fridays.
Religion is not really allowed in China, so I usually go to church. It's like family church. I realize US is it's a much more open place than China. The first 3 months was like really hard, but I got new friends and nice teachers, and they helped me a lot with all the stuff that I went through.
Because I knew what it's like to feel like there's nobody there to help you. I know what it's like to feel like that barrier is there, if it's hardships, if it's things in matters of religion, if it's race. Those kind of barriers that people who are only from America won't understand, that's what makes really good friendships with those kinds of people.
I gotta say, I've met people from everywhere in the world. The relationships I formed, and it just enriched me. I've learned about other cultures, and you know, I think now I have amazing friends that, you know, provide like a window to the rest of the world.
There's a lot of people from everywhere, you know, coming from like political persecution, religious persecution.
I think that what unites all Americans is the fact that we all came here for a better life. We all came here for the American dream, because each of us brings a special gift into this world.
Diversity is what makes America unique as a nation. Yet it is important to realize the issues diversity brings and the struggles people of different cultures go through. Hopefully, as we're becoming increasingly diverse, we find unity in our diversity and make America truly a paradise for immigrants.